trying to do it raw. Oh, shoot. I hate when this happened. It turned around on me. Okay. All right. Tell me about yourself.
So my name's Juan Gallardo. My Instagram username is Subliminal. I do zines mostly related to industrial photography. Specifically today, because it's Halloween themed, I brought one of my older books, which is Creatures and Demons, which has a lot of demons that I made up with very modern stories. Like I have one that's historic that will kidnap babies and make them work at Amazon warehouses. So as
Okay.
an example. Some of my topics, like I said, industrial street photography, and I deal a lot with humor related to the military in general.
Okay.
I got some clown heads on the military.
Yeah.
I'm a veteran, so that's in case anybody thinks that I'm making fun of veterans. No,
Okay.
I'm
No,
making fun of myself.
that's cool. I'm a veteran too, so yeah. Uh,
And you know, when we're bored, we do some very dumb
oh
stuff.
yeah, that's true. Uh, what got you interested, and how did you get started?
So with zines, I think that I ran into a store that's no longer in existence in Los Angeles. I went in there, I went just to go visit the local community in Culver City, and I ran into a little shop. I think it was called Pen and Ink or Ink Press, whatever the name was. But I saw the zines that they had, and I thought, wow, this is really cool. Just so experimental. Having to go through the traditional route of getting published, you could just jump on the computer, design it, and just print it,
Oh, cool.
throw it together. So I thought it's great for experimentation.
What have you learned, and how has that strengthened you?
I want to say that zines are kind of an applied form of introspection in the sense that you could think about something and then it kind of prompts you to, whether it's taking pictures or drawing or interviewing other people, and sharing with others, it kind of helps out with just like, just growth in general, not just personal growth, of course, but also creative growth. So the thing about zines is that you're free to do whatever you want, so you could experiment with any type of art and then just put it in the zine.
Okay. How do you deal with your weaknesses?
Well, I think the most important thing is trying to figure out if that weakness is really worth, I guess, strengthening, because you're going to have to accept that you're strong at some things and weak at some other things, and sometimes you have to know, okay, if I'm weak at this, maybe I get somebody, whether it's a friend or you can outsource it, or so many things you could do, or you could choose to work on it yourself. I think you have to figure out if it's really going to benefit you to become strong in that area, because you can't be strong at everything.
Yeah. Okay. What are you hoping to achieve?
I think for me, I really just like sharing. The biggest benefit I get from art is actually making the art. So for me, the funnest part is coming up with the idea, brainstorming, and then actually making it. It's always great when you can share.
Yeah.
But for me, as far as the zines, I don't really care about the sales. Obviously, I do care about money, but what I'm saying is
Yeah.
with zines, it's for me, it's more about just sharing.
What was required for you to get started in this?
Nothing really, just your own imagination.
Okay.
And I think anybody can. I mean, whether it's zines or any type of other art, just jump in and have fun.
What have you learned from your experiences?
I would definitely say gratitude, being more aware of your day to day, being more aware of everything that's around you that has some type of beauty. So, for example, you'll notice a lot of industrial pictures of older items, and so many of these things, like if you just take time to just take a breath, and you could find beauty in anything. So I think to me that was the biggest value I got, is you don't have to go out on some fancy vacation. I mean, granted they're nice, but you don't have to go out and do that all the time. You don't have to go spend a lot of money somewhere. You could have so much fun and appreciate so much beauty around you.
What was your biggest accomplishment?
I'd probably say that just the personal growth that I've had of learning to just let go of some of your older stresses and just being able to focus in on the moment.
Are there any failures that you wish you'd have done something differently?
Not getting started soon enough, not experimenting more in my early stages. I think in the early stages I was very rigid. I was definitely over perfecting everything from the layout to the choice of paper to just, and I wish I would have just got in sooner and started just experimenting.
Okay. How have you dealt with difficult people?
I think for the most part, you just have to be kind of compassionate about the fact that a lot of the people that are difficult, they probably have something going on. And I think for the most part, at least in my experience, what I've learned is that rather than reciprocating being difficult back, because that's what people expect. When they're difficult to you, they expect you to be difficult back. If you pause for a second and show them a little bit of patience, a lot of people end up calming down and they realize that you're not their enemy. I think a lot of times people think that everybody's their enemy. They're difficult because they think this person's not going to like me, or there's a lot of fear that goes into people being difficult. So yeah, I think you just have to take time and think about what's upsetting this person, because you never know. They could have health issues, they could have financial issues. You never know.
Who influenced you?
Number of people. I would say Baldessari. What I liked about Baldessari is a lot of the stuff that he did, I don't think it's too difficult, but the fact that he made it okay in the art world, being one of the more influential conceptual artists from California, I think, again, I don't think his artistic talent is, anything that's unachievable by a lot of people. I think it's actually very achievable by a lot of people. But the fact that he made it so open to everybody, he made it okay to experiment and just play with conceptual art, and a lot of things that fall under conceptual art, like the photography and the performances. I thought that was really cool. He's probably one of the people I would cite as the biggest influence.
If you could meet anyone in history, who would it be?
Wow, a number of people. Where do I start? Let's see. Baldessari, of course, would have been one of them. Nikola Tesla, of course, would have been a great one. I'm sure I can think of some more off the top of my head. Those are the two that pop.
Okay, all right. What's your favorite book and why?
Wow. Let's see. Favorite book. I have so many books. I am such a book hoarder. I have literally, I don't know, just way too many books. I'm trying to think of number one. So, art related, I'm going to have to mention Baldessari again. He had one book called Beauty, or Pure Beauty. That was a good book. There's a couple of books that I've read that are related to creativity in general. I think one of them was, I'm going to mess up the title. I want to say it's Steal as an Artist or Steal Like an Artist, I believe that's what it was. What I liked about that one is that they kind of break you out of your artists thinking that they're special and original. It kind of breaks you out of it and says, hey, look, everybody copies, and it's okay as long as you're not plagiarizing. Just put your remix on it, but it's okay to get influenced by something, maybe even copy that for yourself, learn from it, or maybe remix it and put it back out there. So I think that was another influential book.
Okay,
very short
cool.
read, and it's pretty good.
What song best describes your life?
Oh, let's see. You know what? I want to say Billy Idol, Rebel Yell, maybe.
Oh, cool.
I really like Billy Idol. Just his whole, I think his spirit kind of embodies the art, or I should say the feeling of the art that I try to do. Because he's got everything from like your thoughtful, emotional stuff, but also very like in your face kind of.
Have you ever tried that whiskey?
No, what is that?
Rebel Yell.
Oh, I've never had that.
Oh, you didn't know that was what the song was?
I'm gonna have
after?
to look for it, but no, I didn't know anything.
I've never drank it either. I've got to try it sometime and see if I can find it. What would the movie title about your life be?
Let me think about it. Movie title about my life. Yeah, I might have to get back to that one. I have no idea.
Oh, it's not mandatory that you got to answer every question.
Okay.
So, what 5 words describe who you want to be?
5 words, I would say: dedicated, thoughtful, kind, creative, and considerate.
Okay. What would people who know you say about you?
I think that I might have a hard outer shell sometimes, but I think that they would say maybe like a different shell. When you first get to know me, I kind of come off as kind of intense, but I'm very I would say like once I get to know somebody a little bit more, I definitely am more. They get to see the kinder side, and I like to think about the world as a collective and how can we do things for everybody. Because I feel like if you look out for everybody, you're in that, right? So if you're looking out for others, you're going to benefit from that as well. And I think where people make the mistake is they think it's me versus you. No, it's not like that at all. It's like if you help others, and while you're helping yourself, of course, then everybody benefits.
Yeah. Well, I've got to say that you struck me as being very articulate and intelligent.
Thank you.
What would you like to accomplish?
See a number of things. I would definitely like to have more financial freedom so that I can give to some of the causes I believe in, whether it's everything from like orphanages in like South America, helping to feed the homeless, and I think in general, if we could just learn to treat people differently. For example, the homeless, instead of just here's some food and that's here you should be thankful I'm a hero. No, 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 don't think like that. What can we do to fix the system so that we can quickly rehabilitate? Like, how do we get them into jobs where they can sustain themselves? I think that's important.
Okay.
So I think if I can help get some awareness out there, and also if I can, like I said, have some more financial freedom to be able to do that, I think that'd be great.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
I would say, what got you interested in interviewing? Do you do different artists, or mostly zines, or?
Well, I do performance. If you visit my YouTube channel, I have some of my performance on there. I have some of my art on there also. I also have a art lesson where I talk about color and such. So I just kind of I also like to just talk to people. And this gives me a great outlet to do that.
Yeah, no,
And yeah,
it's definitely
so
pretty fun. It's a pretty cool
yeah.
way to meet other artists. And
Yeah.
it's the other
And-
really interesting things that looking
Oh,
around,
yeah.
like, so much creativity everywhere.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I want to interview some other people. The only problem is that they got the music in the background. I don't know if that's going to be an issue. I might get that called on. That's why I came to you first, because you're kind of out further. And
maybe
I don't
just
think the
pull them
music will be
outside,
an
maybe by the
issue.
bench or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Oh, that's true. I might be able to. I don't know how they feel about that, leaving their blues, but okay. Yeah, I'll take that as, that's
Well,
a
thank
good
you for,
suggestion.
coming to talk to me.
Okay, thank you very much.